Okay, so your vertical asymptote is where the denominator equals 0, so x equals 1 and x equals -3, and that's assuming nothing canceled, which nothing did. And your horizontal, if you compare the degree of the top to the degree of the bottom, it's x squared on the top, and x, if that were multiplied out, it'd be an x squared on the bottom, so they're the same. So you would have a 3x squared on the top and an x squared on the bottom, and everything else would be insignificant next to these highest powers. So when x got really big, the horizontal asymptote is going to be y equals 3 over 1, so just 3. So those are those. And for question 13, they want to know when 3x squared over x minus 1, when this is less than or equal to 0. So we already know that it'll be undefined at these vertical asymptotes at -3 and 1. It'll be undefined, so I'll put open dots on those. And when x is 0, it'll equal 0, and I want that, so I'll put a nice closed dot on that. And so now if I test any number bigger than 1, like a billion, the top will be positive, this will be positive, positive, so positive divided by positive is positive. So we're positive here. And then you can safely alternate signs except that x squared, even multiplicity there. So over that 0 where it came from, it's going to stay the same sign. So it'll alternate over this one, negatives here, so negatives here, then stay negative on the other side of that 0. Because it doesn't matter whether I'm just a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller than 0, I'm going to stay the same sign. And then I'll alternate over this one because that was to an odd multiplicity, so it's plus, plus, plus. If you don't believe it, go ahead and just plug in points, plug in a half into there, you'll get positive, negative, positive, so overall negative. Plug in -1 to here, you'll get positive, what did I say, -1? So negative and positive, so negative again. And so, yep, it works. And so what we wanted is less than or equal to 0, so I want all this negative stuff. So it looks like I'm safe to start at -3 and go all the way, because I'll include that 0 because I want to equal it, so I can go all the way to 1, and that's my answer.